All right. Guten Morgen, everyone. So my name is Ting Zhang. So today I'm going to present you AI solution. My team at AIR developed for NAPE, but I will try my best today to talk about the implication to the PIAAC. So this work has been leading by my the colleague Luke Patterson when we're still at the American Institute for Research. So yesterday we had a very interesting and great conversations about Gen AI in PIAAC, right? We talk about how our student, the respondent, how they use the Gen AI, how that affect their life, their performance. So today I'm going to focus on, instead of them, I want to focus on you. I want to focus on us as the assessment developer, as policymaker, as a data user. What kind of Gen AI solutions can help us moving on right now and in the future? Okay, so yeah, that's the focus of today's presentation. So then what Gen AI can do for us in the large-scale assessment setting? They can help us with item generation, with translation, task assembly, scoring, and it can help us to locate informations among a variety of sea of data and do information searching and summarizing, synthesizing. So I had some literature review, but I don't have time to go through that. I just want to highlight our field actually has made effort to explore how Gen AI can help us to improve the efficiency of design, assessment, and better use the assessment for our users. For OECD, from IEA, and from NAPE. So today's talk is about the Gen AI assistant, my team developed for NAPE. So we developed a couple of the Gen AI chatbot to help search informations. We also developed a chatbot actually can facilitate the data users to program in R. I'm going to focus today just on one solutions. And I'm going to talk about the evaluation part, because that's actually the key part. How do we demonstrate the chatbot or the Gen AI we have been focused on actually provide the quality answers? How do we avoid hallucination? How we secure the information, like the Gen AI search and also produce? So that's our focus of today's talk. All right, so this example is called Ask NCS. NCS stands for the US National Center for Statistics. It oversees all the large-scale assessment administered in the US, including the NAPE, PIAAC for US, and PISA, TIMSS, and so on and so forth. So during the years of their work, they produce 100,000 of the reports and the documentation and web pages to show the results and to explain the methodology behind every effort they made. However, in order to search the information, because the huge amount of the information it presents, it's really hard to locate the information. For example, just a simple answer, what are plausible values? User has to go into multiple web pages, read hundreds of pages of documentation, and trying to synthesize what does even mean, how that related to, based on their background and the prior knowledge, to actually understand that methodology. So it has been a big challenge for NCS, and also NCS, another challenge for them is how to secure the information, because of course you can ask ChatGPT, but how do you know, ChatGPT says, oh, plausible value is just what IRT produced, right? Can you trust that answer? So that's NCS has been concerned. Like they want, first of all, the information the chatbot draw for is kind of verified information, and the second, the answer produced by the chatbot is not made up. So we developed this multi-agent chatbot for NCS. So what is a multi-agent? So within a chatbot, it has multiple agents. Sorry, I should use this. All right, so ask a NAIP. You can ask any NAIP information, ask a CSO, ask longitudinal, and other agent. So we actually, right before we developed agent for Ask PIAAC, early this year, we got a funding cut. So we end up only have a few agents exist. One of them, we published a paper about Ask NCS. So today I'm going to focus on another agent. It's Ask CSO. So CSO stands for the Chief Statistics Office. So their responsibility is like they oversees all the NCS standards for reporting, for data analysis, and overall information about all their assessment, and also how to obtain the restricted data. Every week, they receive so many user queries about a variety of areas. They have limited staff to answer their questions. So previously, they have to rely on contractors, such as AIR, to locate the information and synthesize, produce them answers. So NCS, at that time, asked us, can we do something, like help them using it, take advantage of AI to help them like reduce cost and increase efficiency. So we developed this Ask CSO for that office. So this is a demo of Ask CSO. So it's a ChatGPT-like interface. User ask. So user ask questions, then the chatbot produce the answers, and also give you the links to relevant web page, and the PDF files, the exactly page number of the PDF, so you can click the links and verify whether the information is correct. So this chatbot is called the RAG chatbot. It's different from ChatGPT. The major difference, this is architecture of that. So the major difference is this part. So in addition to the GPT workflow, we added a safeguard library called a knowledge base. So this knowledge base contains all the secured script web page from NCS and verified PDF, and it has like limited access. Only the developers can access this part, and the verified NCS staff can access this part. They cannot manipulate any information here. So the workflow is user ask questions here. It goes to this library, knowledge base first, to retrieve relevant information based on the query. And the information and the query goes to this orchestry agent. It organizes it together to make it one whole LLM prompt, then provide the prompt to LLM. In our case, we use the GPT-4o as the back end engine. So the GPT-4o with the information from here get answers and put back to the user on that the interface I just showed you. All right, so then we need to evaluate it, right? All right, so we come up with an evaluation framework based on the Grice maxim. We simplified the evaluation category to three. Okay, we only focused on correctness, completeness, and communication. So for the correctness dimension, we ask, is the content of the chatbot answer factually correct? For the completeness, we ask, does the chatbot's answer include all the relevant facts and information needed to answer this question. And we also ask the communication style. We want the chatbot, NCES wanted the chatbot to be concise, not only correct, but concise. They don't want the chatbot like too chatty. So then we come up with, based on those 3 dimensions, we also have a dimension, overall dimension to evaluate the overall quality of chatbot using this formula. And we come up with a rubric for each dimensions, rubric ranging from 1 to 5. We also set up a cut score, 3. So any evaluation result below 3 is considered as fail of the evaluation. All right, so measurement. We have the CSO content expert generate 141 questions, represent the user queries related to this field. And those experts also provide reference answers to each question they ask, along with the source details. So at the beginning, we had 3 human raters evaluate the chatbot response based on this ground truth, the reference answer the expert provided, and also the rubric and the source materials. So one thing we learned from here is the chatbot itself, it only takes us about 1 to 2 months to build it up. However, the evaluation takes forever. It's like 6 months to 7 months. It's very costly, very labor intensive. So I asked my team, I was like, we cannot do that. This is not sustainable because we have so many agents we're going to add. We don't have that money. NCS don't have that. Government doesn't have that money for us to spend forever for the evaluation, even though quality is the first. So can we do anything like automation to do the evaluations? So we look into the automatic scoring area. We find this approach called LLM-as-a-Judge. It can evaluate the responses, treat it as a writing, for example, in the writing area, like evaluate people's writing response. So we treat it in that way. So use the LLM-Judge to do the evaluation. We use the package called Arragus. All right, so the LLM provide with a rubric and the reference answers and the retrieved content the same way. The LLM-as-a-Judge will evaluate the same way as the human rater evaluate. All right, research questions. I'm going to focus today only on 2 research questions, whether how our chatbot compare with GPT-4o, and how's the quality of the LLM-as-a-Judge, how's the evaluation results. All right, okay, let me skip this one. I just want to focus on how it compare with GPT-4o. So GPT-4o, same number of questions. It achieved about like, so 76% to 82% of accuracy. Our Ask CSO achieved from 89 to 90% of accuracy across the domains. The difference are significant. Okay, how does the LLM as a judge perform? So we evaluate using the inter-rater reliability. We use a QWK, the quadratic weighted kappa, to do that. So first of all, we evaluate the human-to-human inter-rater reliability across the 3 domains and the overall domains. You can see the range. It's really, the humans are not that like agree with each other, especially in the communication dimensions. So, but we trained the LLM, use the same approach. And we can see the improvement, especially for the communication dimensions. The inter-rater reliability increased significantly. All right, I'm going to skip this part because it's about how to train the LLM. It's more for people who are interested in using it. But we can talk about after the presentation. I just want to jump to the conclusion part. All right, so overall, our results show that the CSO perform better than the GPT-4o an LLM-as-a-Judge demonstrated a comparable agreement level with human readers. So that means like, if we have the time, we have the resource, we actually can expand this chatbot to ask PIAAC. Use the same frame. So there's so many lessons I will happy to share with this field. We're writing a paper. I'm trying to find a proper journal to submit, document everything we have done, the lessons we learned. So that's what I'm focusing on in this couple of months to submit the paper. And if we have time today, I'd like to connect with your folks to talk about how do you see this solution, the development and evaluation approach apply to your work. Anything I can help, I'd love to discuss. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.